What's up everybody, Chris here with Salty Island Games, and once again coming back at you with another unboxing. This time, however, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Death Ray Designs. Death Ray went ahead and hooked us up, and we will be taking a look. We got one of the boxes before the other, thanks United States Postal Service. So I already popped open one of the boxes, as you can see. Second one though is still completely closed, so we're going to pop this open together. The idea of what Death Ray sent us was, this is a sufficient amount of terrain to build a 4x4 table for the game Infinity. Now, if any of you have ever played Infinity, you will know that Infinity kind of requires a specific amount of terrain. And by specific, we mean a shit ton of terrain. Not only do you need a lot of terrain just numerically for the number of pieces, but you kind of have to be careful about the height of the terrain, how many layers you can play on. All of that stuff makes a big difference when you're playing the game. So what we've got here in these boxes is basically what's going to be building one table. In addition, we're going to be taking you through a couple of videos here. This is the first one in a series we're going to do. We're going to build some of this terrain, and then we're going to give a big shout out to Snickernack Studios. See, I said it correctly. They will be doing some videos on stream painting the terrain as well. We'll probably hit some with some airbrush over here at the Salty Island as well. Hopefully we won't suck too bad, and you won't be able to tell the difference too much. Either way, appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you once again to Death Ray Design. In addition, what we're going to do with each of these videos is we're going to put links down in the description below to all of the things that we're putting together for our table. So if you're interested in any of the products that you see here or any of the stuff, there'll be a link in the description below, take you straight to it. There's also some bundles in here, so we're going to talk about that as we pop open these boxes. So let's get to popping things open. Love stuff. Stuff is great. We're gonna start with the one that's already open here. So let's slide the second box out of the way for a second here. All right. First box. What do we got? We have. Oh, what is this? Bridges. They've got a bunch of buildings. They're gonna have some bridges that go along with it that let you build. So you can have two buildings, and then you can have a second tier level of playing. You can kind of see in the picture here. MDF. All of the terrain, by the way, is MDF. It is very nice. Pretty good quality. I mean, definitely solid quality on that one. Obviously, we have to paint it ourselves. That's what we hooked up with Snickernack Studios for. They'll be helping us paint this out. All right. They said this big plastic wrap bundle thing here. This actually came in a third box that, like I mentioned, I couldn't help but wait. I wanted to open it up, so I'm going to take a look here. I'm going to throw the trash on the floor. My roommates all can go ahead and deal with this later. They sent us a thanks gift. Thank you for being awesome. Did they send us little UFOs? Is that what this is? Sweet. Some free gifts. Nice. What do we got here? All right. This one is actually pretty cool. This is a pack that is like a city kind of little shopping block district thing. Oh, here we go. Some billboards with some laser cut acrylic. So you can see the pattern on it. We'll probably actually be doing another follow-up with someone customing some laser cut billboards for us. So we can get some Salty Island action and some other people that we know, Snickernack Studios, and shout out to all of them. So we got some billboards. What do we got here? Console. Good objective markers. Sci-fi game. Gotta have some consoles. Vending machine. Fuck yeah. This is pretty straightforward, but build a little picnic area, little table you can see there. This one's just the vending machine. Comes with two vending machines. What do we got here? Dumpster. This is a pretty staple of cyberpunk type genre. You need to find a dumpster so that you can hide all your bodies in. And here is the dining hall. As you can see here, we've got tables. It comes with two tables and chairs. It's pretty cool. Oh shit! This is might be fun to put together and paint. This will be pretty easy. Cool. Another dumpster. We got two dumpsters. Never have enough dumpsters. Oh, all right, we're going to get back to these in a second. I'm going to put these on the side for now. We're going to come back to these. These are pretty cool. Talk about these separate. What do we got here? What do we got here? Mini terminals. Got some big terminals, got mini terminals as well. Can't have enough terminals. I ordered a lot of bridges, apparently. Apparently I ordered a lot of bridges. More bridges. More bridges. 6-pack of bridges. Partly of the reason for the bridges, having this many bridges, is the idea is to create a table that can be played multiple layers. So there's obviously the street level, but it'll let people go up to the second level of a building. You can run from rooftop to rooftop, and then even having a third level on some of the buildings as well. So lots of bridges for that. What do we got here? What do we got back here? 4-pack of shipping container. You can never have enough shipping containers. As you can see, it's part of it here. It's going to have the little background texture on it, so they gave us some of that as well. Oops, is this thing popping out here? It looks like it got popped out in shipping. Not a big deal. Honestly, I'm glad that I don't have to punch these things out. Like, if you've ever punched out tokens and chits and stuff from a Fantasy Flight game, you know what I'm talking about. I'm much happy that these things just slide out cleanly and they're cut all the way through. Good on Death Ray. Thank you. All right. These are some accessory stuff right here. All right, so let's get to the good shit. All right. All right. Oh, shit. Here we go. This is a freaking bundle and a half. Now, I'll put this down here. So this is a new series. New Ceres is the series of the aesthetic, I guess, for the buildings that we got. They have a bunch of different ones. They have ones for like fantasy. They've got sci-fi. They have what is that game? Death Hulk, Space Hulk. Space Hulk. They have a Space Hulk like one. They've got like some Necron robot zombie like terrain. But we went with a lot of the lines from the new series that we're going to check out here. This one is this hotel here, and the way that it works is it's like a base. These boxes, as you can see on the picture. I'm going to try and kind of heavy. You can see kind of like there's a box, and then there's like pieces that you add on top of the box, and then you can put a box on top of a box, add the attachments on that, and then a box on top of a box, and you can make buildings. And you basically just kind of like, it's kind of like Legos, which is actually super appealing to me. I love Legos. We once thought about building a table from Legos, and then quickly realized that was ludicrously expensive because Legos ain't cheap, as anybody who collects Legos will tell you. So instead, we just went ahead and got some actual terrain. These little clear things are, I believe, the pods that are on top of here. They're actually clear acrylic, so we can paint them whatever color we want. Pretty cool. I like that. All of this is obviously unpainted, so we're going to probably work with Snickernack Studios to come up with a paint scheme for all this. And ideally, we'd like to change all the signs too, so we'll do some custom stuff like that. This piece here is a chunky piece. As you can see, it comes with a lot. Whoops, bumped the camera. It comes with a lot of stuff. As far as the price goes, the thing that I will let everybody know is if you are going to buy anything from Death Ray, I highly, highly, highly recommend just buying these kind of pre-con bundles. They cut you a pretty nice discount rather than buying each piece individually. You get a good variety also, and like I said, with the Lego kind of thing going to it, you can get a couple of different sets and then mix and match the parts. Like, for example, this piece, I can take this upper piece, put it on its own, and essentially have two little buildings, and then using the bridge, you can connect the bridges together. Very cool setup, very cool system. All the pieces are interchangeable, which is really nice. So this is pretty sweet. We're going to set this on the side here, see what else we got in there. Thank you, Death Ray. You guys sent us some dice. I don't know if the camera can see this, because by lighting. Let's see if I can focus on just this little dice here, little Death Ray dice. Kind of cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Roll to 2. Thanks. I don't know if that's good or bad. All right. This one is my personal favorite one. I am super stoked for this. This is the new Ceres Corporate HQ. I am going to roll Corpo for Cyberpunk. I got no shame. I'm rolling corporal. Corporate HQ. This is probably, in my opinion, the best value. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I sat in front of their website when I was doing this, and I kind of priced out each piece if you were to buy them individually. This is one of the two best deals that I found. You get a giant lower building, the biggest size of the lower buildings, and then you get two of the medium size upper buildings, the 3-story building. So essentially, you get 3 whole buildings, or one big building, or one big and two, one small, whatever. You can mix and match it, and it comes with a lot. It comes with enough attachments to fill all the sides of all 3 buildings, plus additional platforms, plus the railings, the guardrails for the building. This is actually, so if you just wanted to get a piece for your like personal play or for your local club or something like that, this is the one that I would actually recommend going with. It is the best deal. You get a lot, very modular. Yeah, it's very cool. This is actually pretty sweet. Oh, shit. I just noticed also over here, if you can see that, it's got, they label this shit for me. Nice. Nice. All right, put this giant one down here. All right, see what else we got in here. New Ceres, Bus Stop Bundle. Oops, I'm gonna try and keep the glare off the camera here. Bus Stop Bundle, again, all modular. This is just a 1-story building. You can see it's got this little like extension pod. It's got this little like attachment here for a little bus stop. I hope it comes with these planters. That's pretty sweet. And this little trash can. Again, one thing also that I really like about Death Ray is, in addition to just having the buildings, there's a lot of scatter terrain type things. You saw the terminals earlier, the dumpster. There's a lot more inside of here. I actually think one of these sets that we got also comes with another dumpster. It's fantastic. This one's a bus stop bundle. It comes with the railings on top. So like I said, one of the other nice things about buying the bundle is you get enough pieces to cover the building and to have a nice playable looking piece. Not like you order some pieces and you're like, shit, I should have ordered another like railing or something like that. There's none of that here. This thing comes pre-built together. I'm not going to pop it open yet, but we'll definitely go ahead and build some of these. What else we got here? Dice. Dice for days. They give us lots of dice. Oh, what is this? They gave us this. What is this? This is little canisters, some kind of little canister thing. Another thank you for just being awesome. A little something on the house. They didn't just send to us this just because we're doing this sponsored video from them. These actually will come when you order anything. So anybody who orders from them, they're actually gonna hook you up with just free random things. Just thanks for shopping with them. The more stuff you buy, the more they're gonna give you. But I mean, it's just cool. Free shit is always free. And it's sweet, and I think it's really cool that the company does that. Oh, shit. What is this? All right, one more. What do we got here? Helipad Bundle. This one actually kind of goes along with the corporate center building. This one comes, it's one giant building, and then it's got this helipad on top of it. And on the left, you can see there's an attachment that slots into this side. You can kind of see like there's a groove in here that will connect into the helipad. And this will actually give like a cool playable piece with like guard railings along the top, and very cool. Nice thing about it is, in terms of the heights of the building, the heights are fairly standardized. So in terms of the bridges will all line up. These railings, you can make them all line up. Just all very cool, very well thought out. Very cool aesthetic to that. And likewise, you can also mix and match. Like I've seen people take this part and just rearrange the way that these buildings are laid out to make an entirely different kind of playable piece. Like you can move the helipad down to a lower here. You can remove this and like slot the buildings differently. You can do all sorts of things. Or you can just stack this on top and make a hella tall building if you want to like block line of sight or have a cool centerpiece type terrain. That is very cool. That one is going to be fun to play around with. This one, I think, for the helipad, there is a video on Death Ray's Facebook page if you want to check it out and see them actually building this one and putting on these little side attachments. Like you can see here, there's like a side door for the elevator. There's these grates, but like you could take the grates off and put the door on the side for all you care. You can put the door over the shit you want. and kind of change it up. So if you want to have it where it's an objective based thing where you need to get your guys to the helipad to get extracted from a mission or something like that, you can put the elevator somewhere else, and make it playable, appropriate for the game that you want to play. Very cool with the modular system. I am excited for this one to play with that around. What do we got here? More dice. More dice. Thanks, Death Ray. Appreciate the dice. We'll actually roll some of these dice on camera, actually, just for you guys. All right, here you go. That's one box. Actually, that's two boxes. It was two boxes. The accessories and all the extra stuff came in one box, and all of these came in the second box. Let's get the third box open. Get a kitchen knife. Can you see the camera? All right, I'm gonna get a kitchen knife here. Let's saw this shit open. All right, let's make some space here. All right, guys, hold on. We're gonna knock off this knife for a minute here. Make some space on this. Dash. All right, here we go. What do we got? Railings for days. I personally wanted to add more railings to this thing. You don't need them, as you see on like this helipad, for example. This thing comes with just a ton of railings. I wanted railings personally. One for the bridges. The bridges, as you saw, they're just flat platforms. I want to put railings on the bridges just for aesthetic purposes. So, extra railings. What do we got here? Trash cans and planters. You can never have too much scatter terrain. If you are one of those people who already have a crazy table and you just want like scatter terrain, scatter terrain isn't like the first thing that I would say people would buy. But as you, whoops, shit, hold on. All right, let's try that again. All right, scatter terrain. So scatter terrain is not the first thing that I would say people should buy. But as you gain a lot of terrain, you have your own table. Scatter terrain is one of the things that will make your table feel more than just like boxy buildings placed around the table. It'll give you kind of that more organic look. So very cool. Planters and trash cans. We'll definitely be putting these together. More railings. What do we got here? Ladders. Can never have enough ladders. Always nice to have extra. Big ladders, because sometimes you got to go up more than one floor. All right. One more time. Corporate HQ. You've already seen this. We're not going to go over it again. I got another one. Main reason I got another one, like I said, is this is actually the best price per product that you're gonna get. So this is like I said, you should definitely, if you're gonna try one out and you're gonna spend the money, try this one. What I intend to do with the second one actually is to break it apart into smaller pieces and have it kind of complement the other pieces around. And also, it comes with all these extra windows and platforms, which I definitely wanted. Oh, it's not racist because I'm Asian. Sushi shack. You need a sushi, blah. Holy shit. Sushi shack. Need one. We're Asian. I'm also playing ISS. I'm a bad person. It's ISS. I got no shame. Not only that, I'm playing Tao Wu. He needs a sushi shack. He got to chill at with his. They're not bad people. They're bad people. Ooh, this one. Oh, I forgot about this. This one's good. So this, oh shit, here we go. Hold this up here. This is the Vesta Station bundle. This one is actually also an extremely good deal. And the thing about this one is it's got one actual building, which is the centerpiece. And then it's got these like, you can see here, this floating thing, which is actually open underneath. It's a floating kind of like pod where you can put it high. This is actually two of those pods stacked on top of each other on this side. So you get three of these pods and this building. You can pop the top open on this little like extension pod and actually go inside of it also. So you get a lot of playability out of this. And then you get these like rails over here. And so you can put on top of it. You can get inside each of these levels you can get inside of. and obviously it's got the building itself. This one is actually pretty cool as well. Note, if you do take these side pods off, then this centerpiece, obviously you'll need to get some extra pieces for that, but this is also a pretty respectable deal. If you already have the corporate HQ, and you want something maybe a little bit different, this one is also pretty good. Oh, shit's getting big. What do we got here? All right. Here's the last one. So up until this point, what you see here with these pieces, all of these pieces, the corporate HQ, the Vesta Station bundle, the sushi shack, the pod hotel, the helipad, the bus stop, these are all the pieces from the new Ceres set. It's pretty much one of each with two of the corporate HQ and some accessories, all that. All this comes from the same set, so this will all aesthetically match. That was the idea. There is one exception. I got one piece that was outside of that set, and that is this one here. This is the in-city market district. You will recognize the billboards here. As you can see, it comes with the laser cut billboards. It's the height-wise is the same. It's all going to line up, which is really cool. It's got a little bit of a different thing. Obviously, once we paint it up, we're going to paint it to be the same and match up. Obviously, it'll fit all together pretty seamlessly. But I did want this one. I liked it just because it's a real long piece. It's actually 1, 2, 3 pieces here. It's got this level, so you can climb up. It's got stairs on this one. You can get up here. There's stairs on it. You can get up to the top of the billboards. Very cool playable piece. I wanted more billboards also. So this is the one exception. This is from the in-city line, whereas the other ones are from the new Ceres line. So I just really like this one. I wanted to check it out, and I thought it would be a good addition to the table. Also, what I did, because the intention was to build a full table for Infinity 4x4, I pretty much got a home interior decorator program. All of the sizes of the buildings are all on the website, so you can kind of map out how you want your city layout to be. This is all set up to fill up the table appropriately. So, bam, here we go. This is what we got here. Death Ray Designs. This is going to be a pretty big project. We're going to break this up into a couple of videos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I am going to do a separate video for the bases. Quick little sneak peek here. Bases. I'm going to pop these open separately. So, stay tuned for that later on. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, big shout out and thank you to Death Ray Designs for hooking us up and sponsoring this video by just giving us the opportunity to put this all together, play some sick games of Infinity. Hope you guys all enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out. You know what? I'm just looking at this now. That's a lot that I've got to build. There's a lot to paint. This is a bit ambitious. Maybe not as well thought out as I thought. I'll just kind of take you on a overview what we got here. Yeah. So there's a lot. Yep. That's a thing that we've got to do. Got to paint these models. Shit. I mean, we can't even paint an army. I don't know what we're thinking. Post in the comments below if you think we're going to actually be able to paint this whole table. Or if we're going to be playing in the Wood City. Peace out.